welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Foxborough. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Room to run right away. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically, we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the... .25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down and a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, it's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 54 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's into the hands of Diggs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. And up, and it's Henderson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
I'm trying to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He gets free. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 33 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The linebacker, Keon White, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Yeah, it's just a really bad decision, Mike. And I'm not really sure what he saw there. The top of his drop, things looked a little cloudy, at least from up in the booth. So down on the field, he's just got to regroup, take what's there, especially early in the game. You don't want to turn the ball over and put yourself behind.
Ready. Ready. Check the Eagle.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's in! Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 9 for the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Steady.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, May. He finds Diggs working across the field. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
19 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Throw again is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Hey, what's up? Bravo. Good.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 by 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On the jump.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, what's up?
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We're back to Foxborough after this. This is 3rd and 6. May gonna look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Left 19 tight. 19 tight. Cougar 19. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
It's first down, and it's Hall. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Jets. First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Jets.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll take this one in. Darian Smith. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Catch is made. That is Williams.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Second and 5. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
First and 10. To throw now. May. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
May to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. They came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores, you cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. He'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
First down, New York.
Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
50.
Back to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball. And I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
At their 49-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's Be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Out of the gun, here's May. It is brought in the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. Second and inches. Ready. A run here with Paul. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box, and then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
On the go.
He'll drop the throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go.
Shaheed in motion.
Gravity line.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping to his left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, set.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England. 1st
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking for his tight end there, but runs too far. Completion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
43-yard line.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's May again. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On play action, here's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Cole Strange, former first-round pick, guilty there. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That's quickly out to Williams.
These are the worst. A couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Taking off. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
They put Wilson in motion.
Steady.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll look to throw. He's got it! And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Garrett Wilson, touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
And they're on 37-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Digs on the reception. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard
To
line.
throw on first down is May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Throw again is May. Oh, looking end zone, but he's out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What's that? Lady, what's up?
Off the bootleg. Here's May. Forced out wide, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New England. Greg, very big touchdown there makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. That's out quickly and complete. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. And they're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Milton Williams in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Guys, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Go.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
Okay, ready.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Buffalo 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Cougar 19. Ready.
We'll try to run for it with Paul. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a 1st down.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that 1st tackle, and pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. Moving to his left. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.